Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. Garrard Middle School, where tonight is 45th District basketball action, where the Garrard County Golden Lions will be playing host to the DCA Warriors. Ladies will be first, as the Garrard County Lady Lions will be taking on the Lady Warriors, followed directly about 20-25 minutes after that game between the Garrard County Golden Lions and the DCA Warriors. This is the first game of the 2024-25 district play, as both teams come into tonight trying to get a leg up on the rest of the district and to set their season's heights as far as their eye can see, as Garrard County Golden Lions are going to be hosting that first game tonight. DCA comes into tonight's contest, and the girls basketball without arguably one of the best players in the region, definitely in the region, also in the state, and as going out to a knee injury was Grace Mungba. I always just call her Grace. We always call her Grace. As she's still out with a knee injury, should be back sometimes middle to the end of the year if she's able to play, as those ACL injuries are very difficult. But Jeff Jacobs, Caleb Gresham, Scott Boland going to bring you all the action here on the Golden Lions Sports Network. When we come back, we'll preview tonight's basketball games here at Garrard Middle School. This is Golden Lion basketball and Lady Lion basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
And WMSM. Hey, just in case you guys, if you want to try to live stream, sometimes Facebook and YouTube isn't always the easiest thing to have on your phone while you're moving around. We are absolutely experimenting tonight with having our very first broadcast of high school sports simultaneously across WMSM. I put a link where you can scan it, or you can just click the link, and that way you're on the go and kind of mobile. Uses up a lot less data, but you'll be able to still follow the game tonight. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Irving Group Realtors and Auctioneers, Danville Office Equipment, First Southern National Bank, Lancaster First Assembly Church, Katie Farthing State Farm, Sutton Pharmacy, Garrard County Chamber of Commerce, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, Garrard County Schools, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you.
Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Like a good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement. Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
And welcome back, folks, as we are at Garrard Middle School for tonight's 45th District basketball action between the Garrett County Golden Lions and the DCA Warriors. Ladies will be first as the Garrett County Lady Lions will be playing host.
Good manners. Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. As we are going to be just about 15 minutes away from tonight's Sutton Pharmacy tip-off as the Garrett County Lady Lions the officials have made their way to the court. And Dr. Gresham, it's one of those deals where we come around through here, and next thing you know, it's basketball season. We just rolled through football season,
now,
had a lot of fun.
A wise guy once said, it's always 70 degrees inside of a gym for basketball season.
That's your kind of weather, Scott. It's golfing. It's golfing weather in here.
It really is. I tell you what, I am. I'm really excited. I was talking to Garrard Middle School assistant Matt Brown before the game, and we talked about traditionally Garrett County has one of these really early district games.
They do.
Probably historically, it's always been against Danville, and so it's kind of neat. The season's still young. The Lady Lions come in this matchup 2-1, but I think it's really neat, kind of going ahead and getting a district doubleheader district matchup. I love the doubleheaders because the game excitement kind of builds up. It's a replication of what these teams can expect when district tournament begins. So I love it. I know the season just started, but man, I tell you, a lot of excitement to kind of get this broadcast season kind of kicked off with a big district-wide or big district doubleheader here tonight.
And you're exactly right. And again, we talk about. I really enjoy coming in and broadcasting these, because you think about just how things have came from the days where we just played. I remember, the way things have changed over the years. I couldn't imagine having all of my games on just anywhere that the internet is, correct?
I know.
So I mean, the opportunity to bring these games in such a fashion that you can sit at home and watch the ball games just like you would regularly on, if you're watching any other basketball game, but just having the opportunity to do that is first class. But we're excited about tonight's action. Garrett County Lady Lions coming tonight's action with a record of 2-1, as this will be their fourth game on the year, as they have wins over Macquarie Central and Thomas Nelson, and dropping their lone game loss at Lexington Christian. Tonight, the Danville Christian Lady Warriors coming tonight at 1-1, as they had a win over Morgan County. 65-50 and dropped a game away at Ballard as they are starting most of their year on the road, as they won't play their first home game until New Year's Eve, as they will welcome in West Jessamine Lady Coats. As again, they're always trying to get off to a good start. Are you in the 45th district? We talk about this every year in, year out. Boys teams, girls teams. 45th district is an absolute gauntlet, and you always have to. Every game is going to be a contested. However you want to look at it, it's going to be a war, and I suspect tonight will be no different.
Yeah, and I tell you, Scott, you mentioned this kind of leading into this game, but Grace being out for DCA is potentially the great neutralizer.
That's right.
In terms of this district, I really think kind of going into this game, kind of going into this season, I don't think there's a tremendous amount of separation amongst these district teams. So really excited to kind of get this district season kind of kicked off, kind of see how the season plays out.
And then the boys games, again, we'll talk about that a little bit more as we go. But boys team on both are going to be very talented. However, DCA will be without their leader tonight, and Titus Boyd, as we hope Titus gets to feeling better. He's been battling.
He's a great young man.
Yeah, he's been battling the epizootis, as whatever it is. He's had it, as that young man has been sick. But again, it's going to be a good opportunity for these two basketball teams to kind of square off early. I always broke the season into three different sections. As you have your preseason, you have your Christmas tournament, and then you have your district play. So this is just a little bit out of order, but we're excited for basketball action. We'll go ahead and take our first break tonight, and we come back. We're going to get Dr. Gresham's keys to tonight's basketball game, as we're just 9 minutes and 45 seconds away from tonight's Sutton Pharmacy's tip-off. This is Golden Lion Sports Network live from the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Garrard County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrard County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank Committed to the communities it serves, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Like a good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement. Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
Rockin' and Rollin' Radio. WMSM.
Hey, welcome back, folks, to Garrard Middle School, where tonight the Garrard County Lady Lions are just under 6 minutes away from tip-off action for the first 45th District basketball game. That, again, Dr. Gresham, a lot of people are excited about it just being basketball season.
I am too.
I remember, there's many things in your life that you can remember that takes you back to memories. One of the core memories for me was walking into this gym as a 5, 6, 7-year-old kid playing Little League at that time, and what this gym smelled like back in the early 80s. I'm serious. And I could still walk in tonight,
you just kind of have
and
those
I
memories.
still have those memories. You still have that smell. That smell takes you back to what it was like. And so it would be just like the same gym would smell at Fairview or somewhere. It's one of those deals that it just takes you back to that memory. A lot of history. Speaking of history, walking up the steps right now, taking his seat with his patented popcorn.
Mr. Garrard County.
Mr. Garrard County.
You think he's got a Diet Coke or a Coke and popcorn?
He's definitely he's Pepsi tonight. That is Ken Hurt.
Yeah, we went to Pepsi.
Well, we did go to Pepsi. We got to do that. We can't say go. But so we got to head coach Ken Hurt, as I remember, just many successful
you talking about being
years.
a legend and the memories that Coach Hurt had in this gym
when he was on the sidelines. But I guess that's why he's not drinking a Coke. We got to. That was probably a drop ball. That might have been a drop ball on our part, as Garrard County is going to make their way back to final directions from head coach Cassandra McWhorter.
And one of the things, Scott, hey, man, it's a great time to be a basketball fan in the state right now. Number one, high school basketball season started. I love getting in the gym. I love the excitement. Now, I'm a football guy. I love sitting out in the stands and feeling the excitement of a football game. But it's hard to beat a big-time basketball game in a gym with 2 student sections and 2 pep bands going at each other. Just adds so much excitement. How about, I got to give a shout-out to my man Mark Pope at UK.
Yes.
Getting it done, having a lot of excitement.
Lots of fun.
I told Jeff, man, I hate that I like their basketball coach a little because I like the guy.
So I hate it too. I actually almost texted y'all that today. That he does kind of make me laugh. I do like that. Garrard County comes into tonight again 2-1 on the season as under first-year head coach at Garrard County, Cassandra McWhorter, but by no means her first year ever, as Cassandra has been very successful over her tenure, taking a couple of 3 teams to the Sweet 16. As a matter of fact, taking 1 team to the Final Four. And if there is somebody in this gym that is perfect against Cassandra, that would be me as the head coach. Absolutely.
You got a 0.
I got a 0, but I just never beat her is the problem. It's the reason I am commentating and she is coaching. It just has a way of working out that way.
Well, I would tell you, Scott, kind of looking at the Katie Farthing and State Farm keys to the game. I talked to Coach McWhorter a little bit today after school, and she talked about the importance of getting off to a good start. Is really critical, I think, tonight. Also, hitting some shots. She said, I think the late line struggled a little bit against McCreary the other night. However, still put out a big win.
That's right.
Coach McWhorter said we'd much rather learn from winning, of course, than learn from losing. but really pleased kind of how the team is progressing and kind of getting better. But, got to rebound the ball well tonight, got to put the ball in the basket. I think getting off to a good start would be really big.
We'll take our final break. When we come back, it'll be tip-off action here at Garrard Middle School, where the Garrard County Lady Lions will be taking on the DCA Lady Warriors. This is Garrard County Golden Lion basketball and Lady Lion basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network, live from the Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions!
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Garrard County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrard County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Like a good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement. Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
Rockin' and Rollin' Radio. WMSM.
And welcome back, folks, as we just finished the playing of our national anthem by the award-winning band under the direction of Dr. Chris Vance.
Wild
Bill Chris Vance. We got a lot of names.
Yeah.
We could definitely call Dr. Vance, but we're excited that Dr. Vance is they finished a very successful band season and went to nationals. We'll go ahead and go right to the starting lineups quickly.
Sponsored by Sutton Pharmacy.
Sutton Pharmacy starting lineups. DCA will be rolling out junior Paisley Metz at starting guard. Alea Quisenberry, number 14 for DCA, will be a senior starting guard. Also at guard is number 22, Nadia Abrams, number 24, and Amari Blackford. And rounding out the starting five will be number 13, junior Grace Meyer. Garrett County Lady Lions will be starting tonight. At guard, freshman, number 20, Austin Bolton. Also at guard, at freshman, number 21, Bristol Powell. Erica Hebenthal, senior, will be starting at one forward wing. Point guard, senior Alexis Moore, Lexi as we like to call her around here, Lexi Moore. And rounding out the starting five for the Garrett County Lady Lions is senior number 2, Reagan Powell. Your officials for tonight's action is going to be U2 and Corey Carney, U1 and Colby Jenkins. And the referee for tonight's action is Forrest Lewis. Referees are from the Lake Cumberland Basketball Association under the direction of Kyle Bottoms. And you talk about a difficult job. You want to be an assigning secretary in basketball.
It's a tough job.
That is one of the hardest things you can ever do.
Kyle Bottoms is up to the task.
It is.
He loves it.
And we are extremely,
we so appreciate it.
Extremely thankful for Kyle Bottoms as Nadia Abrams and Austin Bolton step in, and DCA controls the tip. And it is basketball action here at Garrett Middle School as Quisenberry down the lane. No good. She gets her own rebound as the ball is going to be loose on the floor. Dug out of there quickly by Metz. I get Metz and Meyer mixed up, folks. So if I say that, my apologies.
Hey, this is our first game too. Now we got to work the kinks out as well.
Quisenberry down the lane off the glass is good.
Hey, give my man Derek Robbins a big shout out here, checking out the broadcast here tonight. Derek's the man. Man, what a great career he's had in law enforcement. Appreciate everything he does for the community, kind of serves. And I tell you what, he can get it done at Planet Fitness too.
Hey, there you go.
That guy knows how to work out.
Listen, there's one thing me and you know. It's about fitness. We might be, people call.
We might not know a lot of things, but fitness is one of them.
I do. I have to put my phone on silent most days. People call me wanting to know about workout tips. Ball goes out of bounds off DCA. Garrett County's Lexi Moore will be triggering it in here for the Lady Lions. Controlled by Austin Bolton. Off to Reagan Powell. Working on Abrams is going to be Powell, and the ball will be turned over to the Lady Warriors as they lead 2-0. Early in this contest, your Urban Group scoreboard has 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go, and Garrett County cheerleaders in.
I love it. The band's playing
in the gym tonight. The Garrett County band in the gym tonight. As working off of that screen is going to be Quisenberry.
She's got all 5 points already.
She's got all 5 points. That's the shot you want her to take, because she is very proficient getting down the lane. But that's the shot you want her to take, as Blackford's going to throw one out of bounds long.
And I tell you, Scott, I think, offensively, Garrett County just needs to calm down a little bit, right?
They do.
Big time, first big district matchup. Just kind of calm those nerves, run your offense, trust the system, and work to get some good shots.
Moore down the lane is going to take the bump, and shot comes up short. Quisenberry taking it off the dribble. May have got away with a carry on her hip, as she's going to be stopped by Reagan Powell. Throws one up off the left side. Moore with the rebound, and here comes the Lady Lions. Trailing 5-0, still trying to get on the board.
I tell you what, Quisenberry's a player, Scott. We've seen her play for Garrett, play for Danville, and now for DCA.
That's going to be a foul on Nadia Abrams. One thing that DCA is obviously with Grace out, it makes a huge difference. But their bench is very inexperienced. So one of the things you won't see the coach from DCA subbing much.
Well, and that's what Coach McCorder had talked to me about. If we could work to attack the basket and kind of get them in some foul trouble, it'd be a big-time advantage for Garrett County.
You've got to find Meyer and Metz from the outside and hope that Quisenberry's really not hitting, as that one's not going to be great, as Garrett County has the basketball trailing 5-0.
So put your coaching hat back on, Scott. What does Garrett County need to do on the offensive side of the ball here?
Well, on the offensive ball, they need to run some type of offense that they're very comfortable in. And so with that being, whatever it may be, you just have to get a bucket to settle your nerves. What I would do is spread the floor and let Lexi take this little gal off the bounce right off the bat, as they have brought in number 25, Isabella Perez. And so I just try to give Lexi the opportunity to get down the floor and to score, to get us on the board, to get us going, as that is going to be a turnover, Gary County. DCA with a 5-0 lead. Quisenberry working on Powell. Help from Austin. You can't help from that corner, as you don't want to help off of the shooters from the corner, as Quisenberry is going to have one right at Bristol Powell. That's going to be a foul on Quisenberry. No call.
Yeah, I tell you what, early on, we're 3 minutes and 35 seconds in. Or I'm sorry, 2 minutes and 35 seconds in. There's some physical play out there, Scott.
It is.
This game was already a pretty physical game.
One of the things you want when you play DCA is you would like to have a tight whistle. They have a tendency to foul you, so you definitely want a tight whistle, as that is going to be more. That's what we were wanting right there. Get in there right off the bat. No good. Quisenberry comes away with the basketball, throws one down, tries to get it to Abrams. Is that
active hands on the Garrett County defense?
Going to be back to Garrett County, as Garrett County still trails on your Urban Group scoreboard, 5-0. 5 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Moore working on 8th grader Abrams. Garrett County just disjointed right now, needs a bucket just to settle down, as Quisenberry throws it down the floor quickly to Metz, as that one is going to be off of the glass for 2. Garrett County trailing 7-0 right off the bat. Moore, step back 3, no good. Rebounded by Hebenthal, and it's good. Needed to get on the board.
And I think
it's Garrett County.
What you said, Scott, is just seeing that ball get in the basket kind of settles those nerves and kind of settles everything down.
Quisenberry down the lane, no good, as that's going to be Blackford over the top.
Goodness gracious.
As no foul on that, as here comes Lexi Moore. Garrett County trying to get 2 in a row here.
Good
great
pass.
look by Lexi Moore to Austin
That's
Bolton.
a Whitaker bait shot.
7-4, 4:11 to go here in the first quarter.
I tell you, first time you see that ball go through the basket, it
makes a difference. Just to settle your nerves. DCA trying to spread the floor and let Quisenberry work, as Garrett County is going to bring help off of her. That's a really nice job.
Good job by
Hebenthal. As Reagan Powell off to Bristol Powell, firing from downtown. Get in there, no good. Austin Bolton with the rebound, as she's going to be fouled from behind by Nadia Abrams. That'll be her first, team second on the night, and going to the line to shoot 2 will be Austin Bolton.
Yeah, I really like how Garrett County's been really active. And, so far both baskets, and then this shot has been right from the block. So being really active on the defensive rebound side of the ball as well.
Well,
I tell you, Scott, it's early, right?
It is.
But, offensively from DCA kind of feels like they're pretty one-dimensional with Quisenberry.
They are.
Definitely they want Quisenberry to create, kind of kick out to some of their shooters. So, I think that's something Garrett County's going to really kind of focus on.
So the coach from DCA is refusing to guard Lexi with Quisenberry. And so if he's not going to guard Lexi with Quisenberry, I'm going to take advantage of that all day long. There's nobody on the team that can guard Lexi other than Alea. So I'm going to take advantage of that. And he's trying to do that to keep her out of foul trouble. I do understand that. Nice shot.
Abrams has just picked up her second foul trying to guard her, right?
That's exactly right. And so that's the reason they're not going to have a Quisenberry, as Bristol Powell gets to the corner. Reagan Powell overplaying, as into the game for Garrett County is going to be a couple subs, as that's what we talked about early, is you cannot leave Meyer. Meyer can fill it up, as she can definitely shoot it. Sadie Agee into the game for the Lady Lions, as Agee, a freshman, Little Country. As there we go, they can't guard. They can't guard that.
Nice
unless they want to put Quisenberry on them. So you got to take advantage, but you have to get out to those shooters right there. As Lexi Moore with another rebound, and here she comes on the dribble. And she's going to stop and pop from 20. Get in there. It's going to be short. Scrum for the basketball underneath is no good, and here comes Quisenberry again. Breakneck speed. Garrett County trails 10-7. As that is going to be a long 3 from Metz. No good. Quisenberry with the rebound. And again, second opportunities.
Yeah, you got to rebound. Got to rebound the basketball.
You got to rebound the basketball and go to war. Loose balls are have to be 50-50 balls have to be in your possession. As Quisenberry is a savvy veteran, and she's able to, she knows where the basketball is going to be. She understands how to score. So you got to make sure that you are highly aware of where she's at all time. The old-fashioned three-point play is up and good, and DCA leads Garrett County Lady Lions 13-7 here midway through the first quarter, as that's a nice look in there from Reagan Powell. Just goes off the fingertips.
I
nice
definitely
look.
like the look, and I mean, Sadie had done a good job of kind of rotating where she had a nice open shot there. She was able to kind of catch that basketball.
Austin Bowden working out on Metz as Lexi Morris slid over guarding Quisenberry. Crystal Powell off the switch. Nice job that time by Reagan Powell as they're going to throw one out to Moore off the dribble. Moore, deep corner to Bristol
Good
Powell
look.
off to Austin.
There you go.
Bolton,
Good
and
ball
that'll
movement.
send Austin Bolton back to the line to shoot two.
And it's one of those things that, Powell had a shot there, but she passed up a shot for a better shot.
She did.
So really good job kind of keeping her eyes up, kind of finding the kind of the open player there for Garrett County. Bolton going to the line for two.
Funny story about Austin Bolton. Austin Bolton was 100% right-handed. And when she first started playing basketball, which wasn't too awful long ago, she's only in her second or third year of ever playing basketball, she broke her right hand in practice. And so instead of sulking about it and staying home, she came to practice every day and shot left-hand, and now she's strictly a left-hander. And watch her stroke.
That's pretty pure.
She's 100% right hand, and she just did that because she broke her right hand.
I mean, look at
it. I mean, again, the young lady as a seventh grader wasn't even playing basketball. So she's only in her second full year of playing basketball. So excited about her future as Nadia Abrams is going to have Lexi Moore all over her as the pressure. If Quisenberry is not in the game, which they're not right now, it makes for a different opportunity for the Lady Warriors. As you can tell that they are rattled with that type of pressure, as that was Bradshaw into the game for the Lady Warriors.
One of the things I want to mention, Scott, before we forget, how about Eliza McPherson having a
Happy
big birthday today?
Hey, little Cal, as down the lane, as that's going to be no call, as here comes the Lady Warriors off to Metz. Bradshaw in the corner for three, no good, as ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by Austin Bolton. Back into the game for Quisenberry as the coach from DCA was able to figure out that wasn't going to work.
And I think it went off a DCA player down there at the underneath the goal there, Scott.
Triggering the basketball in is going to be Meyer.
Good hands by Bolton.
The Lady Warriors, as the ball is going to go off to Garrett County, as he did. He pointed the wrong direction.
Okay. Well, I think he pointed the wrong direction and gave it to DCA originally.
As this is going to be back off to a long two, as Bristol Powell with the rebound.
That's a strong rebound.
As Bristol off to Lexi Moore. Working on eighth grader Nadia Abrams down the lane quickly. It's going to be Moore, no good, and here comes Quisenberry down the lane. Missed layup is going to be there by Metz. Abrams trying to post inside, as that's going to be nothing.
My goodness.
So here comes the Lady Lions. As
Middle Country's got a twisted ankle.
has turned her ankle. As we've still got one hurt, guys. Hey, we had one hurt here. They can't hear me, so it doesn't do me any good. As we still have.
I'll be honest, that's pretty unfortunate.
Wow. Well,
I mean, the officials just never saw the player.
They never saw the player. And so it was one of those deals where,
and the way this works, it's got you're a really good active official. The way this works is the officials shouldn't really be looking at the ball at all times, right? The way that they rotate, they're looking at areas of the court, correct?
Right. Yeah, you have primaries, and so if you're wherever you're at, and so you're never going to blow the play dead if you have someone hurt when the other team has it. But we had the basketball for a number of seconds there with a young lady hurt. 15-9 is your score. 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. As Quisenberry now on Lexi Moore. We figured this would be what would happen eventually as Moore working to Hebenthal. Hebenthal on Abrams. Or excuse me, that is going to be on Blackford. As Lexi down the lane. That's going to be a great pass.
Well, I would tell you, Scott, I like Lexi and Alea kind of going at each other. I think I take Lexi's condition. And nobody's more conditioned than Lexi.
Oh, no. Lexi can.
She's got a motor that just don't stop.
That's Quisenberry off to Blackford. Blackford is able to throw one in, and it is good at the buzzer. And with that, the end of the first quarter, 17-11 is your score on the Urban Group scoreboard. Danville DCA Lady Warriors lead your Lady Lions. This is Golden Lion Sports Network here on Countryside BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
And welcome back, folks, as we are getting ready to start the second quarter of action here at Garrard Middle School, where the Lady Lions will have the basketball trailing 17-11 on your Irving Group scoreboard. As Garrard County coming back with the original starters, as does DCA. I take that back. DCA has Abrams on the bench, as they have young lady Bradshaw back into the game, guarding Lexi Moore as Lexi takes off to Reagan Powell. Back to Moore. Moore down the lane.
Wow, what a move.
Hello.
Dipsy-doo.
17-13 now is your score. Here comes Quisenberry full steam ahead for the Lady Warriors as she's going to step through.
That's 10 points on the night for Quisenberry. Moore has 5 for Garrard. Bolton has 6 for Garrard.
Working on Bolton from Moore is no good. Here comes the Lady Warriors charge.
That's charge.
Great call.
Yeah.
That's easy. Good call there by referee Forrest Lewis.
Tell you what, Forrest Lewis, good official, Scott.
Really good official. Yeah. Really good official. Good dude. Pretty good golfer from what I hear. I know. I keep up with him. He's a pretty good golfer. 17-17 is your time, 7-17 is your time here early in the second quarter. As Lexi Moore will walk it up, headed off to Bristol Powell as Lady Lions ready to set their offense here. As off to Reagan Powell, working on Metz at the top. Turnover from Garrard County. Quisenberry on the attack. Off to Metz. Back to Quisenberry. Trying to post down low is going to be Abrams. Blackford.
That's 6 points on the night for Blackford.
As here comes Garrard County quickly up the floor is going to be a foul on the back. As that is a push in the back from Paisley Metz. That'll be her first on the night. That'll be the Lady Warriors' second of the second quarter.
So one of the things that happened last year, right, Scott, is the fouls reset.
I like it.
At each quarter, right?
I like it.
Yeah,
it makes a big difference. As Sadie Agee back on the bench for the Lady Lions. As ball is shot long off of Garrard County's Bristol Powell, and the ball go back to the Lady Warriors, trailing against the Lady Lions 21-13.
And I tell you, as the game is kind of going on, the crowd's kind of starting to pick up, and I just kind of like the way these district doubleheaders feel.
Always a good time when you pair up with a district foe and a boy-girl doubleheader, as that one is no good. Lexi Moore with the offensive or defensive rebound, and she's throwing it up quickly to Reagan Powell. Reverse it back, or Powell for three.
DOE 3!
21-16 is your score. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Lady Lions trailing the Lady Warriors as ball trying to be thrown into Blackford. Back to Quisenberry at the top of the key as she's going to throw one into Blackford as that's a jump ball.
That is a Marksberry Farm jump ball.
That is going to stay with the Lady Warriors. Into the game for the Lady Warriors is going to be Perez as well as Agee back into the game after getting her ankle wrapped. Out of the game for the Lady Warriors is going to be Metz and Bolton for the Lady Lions.
I tell you what, Scott, really competitive game here so far.
It is. A little sloppy, but you expect that kind of early
on.
Can't lose her in the corner. As that's going to be an offensive rebound by Blackford. Quisenberry with another rebound.
Got to block out.
Got to block out.
You can't lose your person, right?
Can't give them second and third opportunities from this situation as Blackford is going to go to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Warriors.
So kind of in the first quarter there, Quisenberry had 8, Metz 2, Meyer 3, and Blackford 4 for DCA. Garrett County in the first quarter there, Moore had 3, Bolton had 6, and Hoppenfall had 2.
5:36 to go as back into the game. Back into the game is going to be Paisley Metz. Right after the free throw, that's going to be a rebound by Alexis Moore. As here comes Lexi down the lane. Has turnover for the Lady Lions. Can't have those turnovers.
Can't let her shoot it either.
Going to be a fire from range. It's going to go out on Quisenberry. It'll be Garrett County basketball here.
We got a few check-ins here, don't we,
We've had a few check-ins across the way. Brian Bolton checks in. So let's go, Lady Lions. Kyle Howard says, let's go, Lions. Kathy Denham checking in.
Let's go, GC.
She's always cheering on the Lions. And Bob Flume says that gym brings back a lot of great memories.
Man, I agree.
That's exactly right. As Gary County trying to run one of their traditional sets here off of against the man-to-man. Hebenthal working hard into Agee. Agee for 2.
Little Country
There's
doing some work.
High-low action, 21-18. Garrett County doesn't feel like they've played great, and they're still in this basketball game. And then that shot goes in, so 23-18.
Did you hex us?
I think I did, as I don't feel like that they've played extremely well yet. As Moore's working on Quisenberry.
Oh, what a move.
As off to Agee. His ball slips away. And here comes Quisenberry looking down the lane. It's going to fire one over short. As that one is going to be Grace Meyer. Nadia Abrams picks one up. As Quisenberry is going to fire from range. That's going to be a 2-point field goal. 25-18. Off to Bristol Powell. Back to Lexi Moore. Firing from 20. Get in there, baby. No good, as the ball is going to be tracked down in the corner by Quisenberry. As here comes the Lady Warriors. Leading 25-18.
We got a first timeout.
The coach from DCA is going to call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second.
A Farmers National Bank timeout.
It's a Farmers National Bank timeout, as coach wanted a 30-second timeout.
So put your coaching hat back on. What have you seen so far from the Lady Lions here?
So honestly, to be honest with you, we've missed too many easy shots. We've turned the ball over.
And we've given up a lot of
second and third opportunities. So don't turn the basketball over. Get good looks and rebound the ball. Simple basketball, honestly. Simple basketball. So it's something I know Coach McWhorter is crawling up on them right now.
First-year coach here at Garrett. Now, Cassandra comes into this with just a lot of acclaims and so many honors and awards. I really think a Hall of Fame coaching career.
No doubt.
But first year as a head coach, kind of got a young team.
She does.
So, this is some growing pains, right?
Yep.
But I agree, Scott. I mean, I look up at the scoreboard and think, Garrett has not played extraordinarily well, and Garrett's still in that small game. So I think that's good news for Garrett County.
That's exactly right. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter as Garrett County trails.
What quarter's checked in for Garrett County?
25-18. As she's checked in for Powell. May have got away with steps, was that Quisenberry, as Blackford is going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, but Coach McWhorter is begging the girls to block out when a shot goes up in the air. Don't stand and look at the ball. Find a body and block out.
My man Pat Alcorn checks in, says great hire for the girls program.
Pat had a recent birthday.
He did. Happy birthday, Pat, as Blackford is going to miss that one off to the left, as AG is going to be replaced by Hebenthal. As Coach McWhorter is into teaching mode there with AG, as she's trying to get her young freshman the way that she wants it, and she will. She will, as Bolton with the rebound. Lexi Moore off to Hebenthal, trying to work on Blackford. Take it. She's not going to guard you out there that far, as McWhorter back off to Moore. Moore down the lane. They cannot guard that. Get in there.
Oh, my goodness.
As Lexi trying to be slippery.
Moore's got a will to get to the basket.
She does.
And, I mean, she's quick. She's elusive. She's got some wiggle. And, man, she can get to the basket, Scott.
So let me tell you what I'm seeing with DCA defensively. I'm seeing a team defensively that pressures on the perimeter because they have a 6'5" girl in the middle that can block everything.
Yes, that's a game changer.
But guess what? She's not back there, so that's why you're seeing all these layups. So what you're seeing now is how they play defense all the time.
Yeah.
There's no help side. There's nothing that's going to be fundamentally sound other than I've got a 6'5" girl that's going to be able to throw that stuff up in the fourth row.
I think I could play defense if I had a 6'5".
So, I mean, that's what you're seeing now.
That's right.
That's the difference of having the best player in the state behind you to erase all that stuff, and then as to not, as that's going to be a miss, going to go
Garrard
out,
basketball.
out off of DCA.
Yeah, I just think, Garrard County keeps running offense. Again, 6-point game here, 3
Get on
minutes
a
and
run.
33 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Get on a run as Garrard County right back to Bristol Powell.
Man, that looked like
Erica Hebenthal with the rebound, no good. As ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, will stay with the Garrard County Lady Lions.
Hey, in the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report, we're going to have a Garrard County senior cheerleader.
Yes,
it's going to be either
sir.
Emma Preston or Courtney Hopkins is going to join me for
one
an interview.
at each. Garrard County back to Moore, coming in, triggering off, picked up by Quisenberry, going to pull from deep.
That was deep.
No good as ball just rattles in and out. Moore will heat up here in a minute as Quisenberry trying to get the ball back. Off of the fast break, off the Pets.
Good ball movement.
Back to 20. Off the side of the backboard
that's
was
a
DCA.
good block out
Here
there by
comes
Hebenthal.
Garrard County, trailing 25-19. Moore down the lane, off to McWhorter. Back to Hebenthal, working at the top of the key as Hebenthal is going to be fouled on the pass.
So, Scott, I want to give some, I want to bring attention to Erica Hebenthal. Coach McWhorter, during our basketball preview show, Erica likes shoot threes, kind of playing out on the perimeter. That's not really what the team needs.
No, you're right.
So you're talking about an ultimate
right.
team player that Erica Hebenthal is kind of helping the team, whatever the team needs. So, man, I take a lot of credit to that young lady.
That's exactly right. Because perimeter is her game, shooting the three. But again, it's like what everybody needs is what you're going to have to do. As Moore off the switch has Meyer on her at the top.
Yeah, and I think Moore's saying clear out. Let me just go one-on-one.
That's right. That's what Coach McWhorter's saying.
I think that's what Coach McWhorter's saying too.
We're going to switch over to Quisenberry as Bristol Powell able to get a loose ball out of it as Lexi Moore with the rebound.
That's a Marksbury Farm jump ball.
That's going to be a jump ball created by Lexi Moore as she had no business in there and came out of nowhere to get that jump ball.
I like it when they kind of jump on the floor and willing to kind of do whatever they need to do to kind of get a loose ball there for your team.
Absolutely. As back to Moore's. Moore's going to fire one open from the corner. No good. Rebound by Austin Bolton as it's going to be knocked away from behind.
Wow, look at this.
And
Marksbury Farm jump ball.
Blackford are going to end up with it.
That's DCA ball this time.
DCA will have the basketball, leading 25-19, 2:22 to go here in the second quarter.
Scott, as a coach, would you like an early district game like this? 3 or 4 games into the season?
Depends on my team.
Yeah. I agree.
If my team is really, really young, sometimes it's tough, as that's going to be a
great
block by
That's
Lexi
a First
Moore.
Southern National Bank block shot.
About half the time I would, half the time I wouldn't. It just kind of depends.
Well, so number one, it's a measuring stick, right?
It is a measuring stick.
So you've got a couple
doubt.
games under your belt, so let's jump into district and kind of get a true measuring stick about where you are as a team.
And you're going to have to play it eventually, so why not? Right? It's not a huge deal. As triggering the basketball in back to Quisenberry. Picked up by Moore at the 28-foot mark. Off to Blackford. Blackford's going to shoot for range. No good. as that's going to be an offensive rebound by DCA, as Blackford is going to get another
what's unfortunate there for
it.
Garrett County, Scott, Blackford shoots a 3, and she gets in there and to get some work done and actually gets 2 defensive rebounds there. So, again, Garrett County's got to figure out a way
to rebound the basketball.
To kind of rebound the basketball.
To the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Warriors is going to be Blackford. Blackford at the line tonight, as she's been there multiple times. I'm not keeping stats, so I can't really keep up with it, but this isn't her first time there, as that one is good. Extends the lead to 7 for the Lady Warriors. 1:53 to go on your Urban Group scoreboard. Blackford, second opportunity is no good. Hebenthal with the rebound. Off to Moore. Need a bucket here.
Yeah, I agree. It kind of feels like it's been a little long for Garrett County to get
Moore,
a basket.
Working on Blackford. Spread that thing out off to Hebenthal.
Yes!
DOE 3, 26-22 is your score.
That gets a little energy going.
As Garrett County picking up Quisenberry. As that's going to be Lexi Moore off to Abrams. Abrams from a long range is no good. And out of there with it is Lexi Moore.
That's a good rebound.
Great rebound. As it's always great to see the, what I always call the littles, get in there with the big trees.
Well, Lexi Moore just has a will to win, Scott. We talked about it. She had a will to get to the basket. She knows that rebounding is an issue. So what does she do? She gets right in there. She gets after the ball and picks up a big defensive rebound for Garrett County. Gets fouled, and now going to the free throw line.
Lexi Moore to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Lions. 5th foul on DCA this quarter. Tara Hatfield-Noel with a big shout-out as that first one is good. It says, let's go Garrett County. And shout-out to my favorite Lady Lions, Reagan and Bristol Powell.
Oh, let's go.
As I think, I know as Tara works with her mom down at Paint Lick and have seen these young ladies grow up over the years. Great family, great young ladies. You're exactly right. Second free throw is up and good as Lexi Moore brings it within 2. 26-24 is your score. 1 minute and 19 seconds to go in the second quarter. Abrams trying to set the high ball screen on Lexi Moore, as that is going to be a foul on Garrett County.
Quisenberry kind of did a good job penetrating, kind of tacked the Garrett defender hip to put the ball in the basket and get fouled. There's a lot of room in the gym that feels like everybody's decided to sit pretty close to us.
Yeah, no kidding. I was thinking the same thing. It's a big old gym.
Running around.
Kids
we got a lot of folks. Quisenberry for the old-fashioned three-point play is no good, as that's going to be a rebound by Lexi Moore. And here she goes full speed ahead, as she's going to get hit in the head.
Oh, yeah.
As going up for 2.
Man, she plays so hard, Scott.
She does play hard.
Again, the basketball preview show had a chance to kind of, talk to Lexi. And, man, what an impressive young lady. Really talked about her faith and the role that faith has, in her life and on the basketball court. Just really impressive.
So here's what I'll tell you about Lexi Moore from what I've got to get to know her and pretty well, is she's an outstanding basketball player. But she is an even better young lady. You talk to head coach Cassandra McWhorter, you talk to principal Michael Anderson, athletic director Mark Centers, any of her teachers, any of her friends are going to tell you she is a super duper impressive young lady. Like I said, she's a great basketball player, and she's tougher than a $2 steak. But she is absolutely a great young lady. 28-26 is your score. 1 minute and 5 seconds to go.
Is she tougher than a Waffle House steak?
Probably close. I don't know anybody's that tough, but we're
on Preston Highway.
On Preston Highway. Hebenthal on Blackford. Maybe got away with steps there. She bounced into that one. Fire from long is no good, as that's going to be knocked into, I thought it was going backcourt, but chased down by Quisenberry to Meyer in the corner for 3. No good. As
got to rebound the basketball, Scott.
Got to rebound the basketball. 35 seconds to go. DCA up.
And I'll tell you, I'd be really interested. We don't have the stats, but how many points have DCA scored on second, third, fourth hand chance?
All of them. Well, most of them.
I would say almost all of them.
Yeah, most of them. I think they've hit a couple outside shots. As Moore down the lane for 2. As I'm telling you, 30-28 to go. 30-28 is your score. 14 seconds to go, as Reagan Powell's going to pick up Quisenberry. Nice job defensively by Hebenthal. Get out of there as it goes in. 6 seconds to go. 32-28 as here comes Moore. 4, 3, 2. As she's going to pull from 30 is just short.
Wow.
And with that, we'll go to halftime. here at Garrett County. Lady Lions trail DCA 32-28. We will be back with the halftime show where Dr. Caleb Gresham will be talking to one of your Garrett County Lady Lion cheerleaders as they'll be right up here in our spot. This is Golden Lion Sports Network here live from the Countryside BP studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's deal maker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrett County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrett County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrett County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Like a good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement. Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
Rockin' and Rollin' Radio. WMSM.
Welcome back here on the Golden Lion Sports Network here, live from the Countryside BP studio. At half, the Urban Group scoreboard has a halftime score, DCA 32, your Garrett County Lady Lions 26. Now joined on the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report, senior cheerleader Emma Preston. Emma, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. I am so excited. I think me and you share the excitement for this halftime interview, Emma. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
So, Emma, talk to us a little bit about talk to our audience about who you are. You know, you're a senior Garrett County High School student, senior cheerleader, but talk to us a little bit who you are, hobbies, interests, how many years you've been in cheerleading.
I've been in cheer for
3 years now.
Okay. So you started as a sophomore?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had never cheered before, but I love it.
So what made you want to go into cheer when you were a sophomore?
Well, I've always wanted to be a cheerleader, but before I became a cheerleader, I was a gymnast.
Oh,
so
okay.
it just never came up.
Okay.
And I just decided that I was going to do it and try it.
And so there's some connections there between the tumbling from gymnastics and tumbling and cheer and things like that. So Emma, kind of looking at so hobbies and interests away from school and cheerleading. What are some of your hobbies and interests?
Usually just hanging out with my friends or getting as much alone time as possible and sleep.
Alone time and sleep is something that escapes me quite a bit too, Emma. No doubt. So one of the things, we're about halfway through school, which means you're halfway through being a student. But the competition from the cheer, Garrard County cheers with the 2 cheer competitions, and then that second cheer competition was a gigantic UCA competition up at Central Bank Center in Rupp Arena in Lexington. So, man, I tell you, the cheerleading team got it done up there, Emma.
Yes.
So that had to feel pretty good.
It did.
Qualify for nationals and earned a bid to kind of go to nationals. And folks, if you've never been to a big time cheer event like that, the stage is elevated, and there's 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 fans, kind of in this ballroom. The music is blaring, and I mean they get cheerleaders on and off, and I mean it's really high tempo and pace. What was it like to kind of go to a cheer event like that and perform at that high level?
Well, it was not something I was expecting. I was expecting something like a little bit more what we're used to, just
because usually you go to a competition, you're on a high school gym floor, right? And I mean the gym's usually packed on one side, but that's kind of the traditional cheer competition. Well, that's not what this was.
No, it was kind of stressful because going into it, I didn't know anything about it. So when we got there and I noticed it was up on the stage, I was stressing, but I think that we all pulled it through and we did good.
So as a senior, Garrard County, we're blessed to have 2 seniors, and Courtney Hopkins will join us at halftime of the boys' game. What's the role of a senior, kind of on their cheer team? What kind of a leadership role do you play?
I usually just try and help as much as I can with the others. If they need help with something, I'm always trying to get in there and help them as much as I can, which definitely this year winning the UCA competition with my best friend, Courtney.
Oh, yeah. I love hearing that. So, half a year left, really, at Garrard County High School. What's been your favorite class so far?
It has to be between nursing and my phlebotomy class at the high school.
Blessed with a phenomenal health science program here at the Garrard ATC. So what is next for Emma once we get out of high school?
I plan on going to EKU for nursing. I think I'm going to be going for 4 years.
Okay. So, I mean, and I tell you, what's your end goal with being a nurse? You want to be like an LPN, an RN? You want to get your BSN? You'll be an APRN?
I haven't really decided yet. I do know that I either want to work somewhere in the trauma unit or something like with mental health, but I haven't decided yet.
Well, I tell you what, you keep your options open. You keep doing well in school, Emma, and the world will be yours. Anything you want. So that wasn't too bad, was it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Good job.
Great job. So, Emma, appreciate you joining us here at halftime. Jeff, I think I'm just going to keep us here since we've got 50 seconds left.
Sounds
here.
good. Yep.
So thank you, Emma. Appreciate it. You did good. Thank you. So, folks, with that, we've got 45 seconds left here on the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report. Again, Overland Group scoreboard has DCA 38, Garrard County 28. I'll run down the scores here in halftime for Garrard County. For that first half, you had Powell with 3 points, Alexis Moore with 12, Austin Bolton with 6. All 6 of her points came in the first quarter. Ebenthal had 5, and then Sadie Agee had 2 for Garrard County. For DCA, really what you got is you kind of got a 2-man show or 2-woman show for DCA. Quisenberry with 16, Blackford with 11, Meyer with 3, and Metz with 2. First quarter, DCA outscored Garrard County 17-11, and then Garrard County kind of flipped the script there in the second quarter by outscoring DCA 2:15. Tell you what, Emma Preston didn't look real happy walking up, Scott. But
She
boy, she
didn't.
did a heck of a job when she got up
Awesome.
there.
Hey, there you go. You got to have. I was talking about some folks. I got 2 former Lady Lions checking in with me tonight, and Kinsey Souter and Kiana Childers as they're checking in, saying, "Let's go, Lady Lions."
Garrett County legends.
They
right
want
there.
a rebound. They say we need a rebound. I would say Coach McWhorter was talking about that as Lexi Moore down the lane for 2. As that is just like you draw it up. As Doris Robinson says she's watching in tonight, and Vicki Turner says, "Let's go, Garrett County," cheering on my 2 nieces, Reagan and Bristol. Let's go, girls. As that one is going to be a foul. I didn't catch exactly who it was on.
That's going to be on Hebenthal.
That's going to be on Hebenthal.
And that's her first, so she's done a good job throughout this game, kind of defending without fouling there. I tell you what, man, I'm so proud. I mean, Kinsey Souter, what about her being a part of the UK women's basketball team?
Well, you know what? The first thing they had her and KC go over there the very first day with head Coach
KC,
Brooks.
man, I love that.
And they gave them a tutorial on how to take charges. Both of them they did. I'm really proud of them. So they're over there teaching the girls. So if you see UK Lady Hoops take a charge this year, you can thank 2 Garrett Countyans, as this is going to be a kick out 2. Powell, get in there, no good. As Abrams with the rebound, Blackford.
Do you think that's why they've gotten off to a good start?
100%,
So
no doubt about it. It's strictly because of Kinsey Souter. I mean, that is the only reason that they're winning right now. As into Blackford is going to be DCA.
My goodness, Scott.
Hebenthal goes to the ground with no call as 36-30, 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the Urban Group scoreboard. Moore working on 8th grader Abrams. Clear that thing out of there and let her go, as she's going to get down the lane, as the ball is going to be picked up by Quisenberry. Working on Powell.
Yeah, it's going to be on Powell, I believe.
No, he's going to give it to Lexi. Yeah.
I think that's her first 2, Scott.
That's her first foul of the night. 6:54 to go here in the third quarter, 36-30. Here's your score. One of the great things I like about our broadcast is you get to watch the replays here. It's pretty cool. Being X amount of seconds behind, that's always
an advantage, isn't it?
It is an advantage. It is an advantage. I'd like to have it when I'm an official. Give me another look at it.
Well, I tell you something that happened last night at the UK game. There was an official that, if you remember when the Colgate guy fell down, he called a foul. And one of the things that happened, Scott, was he looked up at the big screen and he saw it, and I was standing right in front of him, and his eyes kind of got big, and he went, oops.
This is going to be an offensive foul.
Now, I'll be honest,
Blackford.
I don't know if that was a foul.
Yeah.
But, man, the possession before was definitely a foul. So I guess it kind of evens itself out.
Yeah,
right?
all
I
evens
agree.
out. 36-30 is your score. 6:43 to go. Horn set look for Garrett County, as Blackford's going to jump out as trying to get it inside to Hebenthal is going to be Lexi Moore, as Abrams down the lane to a shrieking Meyer. As off to Reagan Powell. To Hebenthal. Here come the Lady Lions trailing by 6. Austin back to Bristol, as Bristol Powell gets it blocked out of bounds by Blackford.
So I tell you what I like to do there, Scott. And Powell will learn this kind of as she kind of continues to mature. Do a jump stop, get into Blackford's body, and then draw the foul. Right. So
Dickie Gilbert would be so proud of you right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Initiate the contact.
Initiate
and
the
take
contact.
advantage of it.
Moore working on Abrams. Walking out is going to spread the floor. As Moore going to work with that right hand down the lane, as she's going to get one. And the sandwich.
You know what that's called? That's a duck you.
That is going to be the old-fashioned three-point play opportunity for Lexi Moore.
At 16 points now for Lexi Moore.
The 2 coaches for DCA are yelling at each other there. I'm not sure the lady and the man were yelling at each other. I'm not sure.
You think they were saying, is it a docu or is it a bit?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it was. As Moore is up, and it is good. As 36-33 as AG back into the game for the Lady Lions.
I tell you what, Scott, Garrett County kind of just keeps hanging
around.
I'm telling you, we still haven't played well. We got to start playing well.
And I think you're starting to see DCA get a little bit uncomfortable, Scott.
A little tired.
Little tired.
Quisenberry working on Moore down that right hand, as that one's going to be short.
Got to block her out, though.
Rebounded by Blackford, as she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I think they called that on All right, okay. Remember,
Throw that on
Lexi
Lexi.
Moore. Yeah, Lexi Moore, that's her second. Got to be careful. Lexi don't need to pick up that third. She's picked up 2 fouls on back-to-back possessions.
Well, Lexi and Quisenberry are very similar in how they guard. Is they're very athletic. They're very disruptive.
Yeah.
They disrupt the offensive ball handler. They do a really nice job of getting after you. So it makes it pretty tough offensively as Blackford misses this one's going to be chased down by Moore, be knocked out of bounds. Ooh. As it's going to stay with the Lady Warriors. Garrett County trailing 37-35,
Got a rebound, Scott.
50 to go.
Got a defensive rebound. I think if Garrett can defensive rebound and limit additional opportunities, Garrett can win this basketball game.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. DCA has scored predominantly off of offensive rebounding tonight. Very little, if any, has came off an offensive. I'll say none have came off an offensive set, as it's going to be more for three. 39-36 is your score. 5:25 to go here in the third quarter.
We got us a ball game here, folks.
Garrett County has thrown it inside to Abrams, to Blackford, working on Agee. Rebound by Bolton, and here comes Lexi Moore off to Bristol Powell. Ooh! Quisenberry comes out with the loose ball. Off to Metz. Skinata is going to be up, and it is good. 41-36.
Well, I tell you what, Scott, I like how Powell attacked the basketball there. It did look to me like Abrams kind of stayed vertical there. But I like that. I like that aggression.
Oh, I love it. I love the pace. I love how they're playing. As Moore. Loose ball is going to be picked up. Timeout. As that's going to be a Garrett County basketball when they come off through. It's going to be 30-second. We'll keep it right here.
I don't know if we've had a full timeout yet, Scott.
I tell you what.
This is a Farmers National Bank timeout.
This is going to be a Farmers National Bank timeout. Garrett County trails 41-36 here in the midway through the third quarter.
And, what we talked about, one of the things that Katie Firth and State Farm's keys to the game was kind of getting off to a good start. I think Garrett County got off to a decent start, and Garrett just kind of, Garrett County just kind of hung around, and I kind of like where Garrett County's spot is, as long as Garrett County can defensive rebound the basketball.
Just got to hold them to one opportunity. We talk about it very, all the time. As teams shoot 1% on their first chance opportunity, but that percentage goes substantially up when it's your second, third, and fourth opportunity in one possession.
And Scott, with the young team that Garrett County has, I just think Garrett County's going to get better and better.
100%.
Right.
I mean, Garrett County has 3 seniors, but after that, it's really, really young. Garrett County now more to Powell. No good as Agee with the big rebound, offensive rebound, as they're going to call a jump ball. As the ball will stay. Actually, it'll go with DCA as Garrett County got it to start the third quarter.
That still gets Garrett another possession.
41-36 is your score on the Urban Groove scoreboard. DCA Lady Warriors leading 4:30 to go in the third quarter as Quisenberry off to Meyer. They're going to double team now inside as
the defense by Low Country.
Ball's going to be thrown back out to Quisenberry, working on Reagan Powell.
That's a great defense. Great help by Bolton.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
One of the hard things is sometimes you get folks that just kind of that just take off into it, so it make you make a decision.
And that's one of the things as a coach, what I'd always ask the official, you tell me what you want me to tell my player, and I'll tell them how they did that wrong.
Yeah,
that's right.
Tough.
So sometimes you kind of get hustle fouls
or
hustle penalties or, things like that in sports.
Sure. No, you're exactly right. Sometimes it's just hard. Yeah. I mean, they have plays like that you're having to make on a split second that it's just tough. Into the game for Garrett County. It's going to be Hebenthal.
Now Garrett has helped Quisenberry scoreless here in the third quarter. Now Blackford has, Blackford has kind of carried the scoring for DCA in this quarter with 7 points.
Quisenberry with one more. Her team leading 41-36. 4:14 to go here in the third quarter. Shot is up and it is no good. Rebounded by Reagan Powell. Here comes the Lady Lions trailing by 5. Trying to get down the lane is going to be Moore. Working on Quisenberry. Off to Powell. To Bristol Powell.
Get in there. Nice
Bristol.
Floater.
Got to see Bristol get some action as Bristol can
really talented player, Scott.
She can warm up for
really
the Lady Lions.
talented
Garrett County trailing by 3. One possession game here. Quisenberry down the lane.
My goodness.
That is not going to, ball is going to stay with DCA. Back into the game is going to be Blackford and Abrams.
That kind of looked like Garrard was trying to block out there, and the DCA defender kind of reached around and punched that basketball.
Inbounding the basketball is going to be Meyer. Lexi Moore off to Abrams. Meyer, Blackford. As that's going to be a steal by Hebenthal. And here comes Lexi Moore with it. Down the lane. That's going to be off of her. It'll be Garrett County basketball off of Abrams.
Good job pushing the pace right there. I'll tell you what, Garrett County's hanging right in here, Scott.
There. One possession game, 3:34 to go here in this third quarter. Off to Austin Bolton. Powell to Moore for the tie. No good, as that is going to be a rebound by Meyer. Off to Quisenberry, bringing it with that right-hand dribble. Back to Meyer, is going to fire for three. No good, as Moore comes away with it, being hounded by Abrams. As Moore down the lane, no call. As Bristol Powell.
A lot of contact there, Scott. Good grief.
As here comes Abrams. So they're going to slow it up and think about it again as Quisenberry working on Reagan Powell, making her go left. They're going to push her to left. Inside is going to be Blackford as she's going to score. Coach McCorder trying to bring a little help from the backside. Really, really nice adjustment. Just not able to get there quick enough. 43-38, 2:36 to go. Is Moore to Powell. It's going to be short.
That's a good look.
Look, here comes Quisenberry. Hebenthal back in transition as that's going to be off to Metz. As Metz is the best shooter of the bunch. Meyer will shoot it, but Metz is the maker.
Is that a full or a 30?
That is going to be a full, and we'll take one too. Garrett County, the Lady Lions trail 46-48, or excuse me, 46-38. Garrett County Golden Lions Sports Network here on the Countryside BP Studios.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
And welcome back, folks. 2:21 to go here in the third quarter. The Lady Lions trail DCA Lady Warriors 46-38. DCA trying to figure out what life without Grace Mungwa is like. And right now they have an 8-point lead over the Lady Lions as Lexi Moore works down the lane. Off to Reagan Powell. To Hebenthal. Thought about it, thought better of it with Blackford there as Hebenthal inside. Back to Reagan Powell. She's going to fire from distance. No good. It's going to go off the hands of Quisenberry to Abrams and back to Quisenberry. And here comes the Lady Warriors as Metz is going to set and fire. No way.
Did she call that one?
It's always frustrating when that happens. 49-38 is your score. 1:35 to go.
They all count the same, right?
Get in there, Lex. Lex from distance, no good. As this is going to be a rebound by Blackford as Metz working on Hebenthal. Come on. As that is going to be a foul and send.
Yeah, two big threes there by Metz here. Kind of in the later part of this third quarter has kind of extended this DCA lead to 11 here with 1 minute and 24 seconds left here in the third quarter.
This is going to send junior Paisley Metz to the free throw line. As the 5'8" junior makes the first one.
She's got 11 points now.
Back into the game for the Lady Warriors is going to be Meyer as she replaces one of her teammates, Adelis Gucci. I'm sure I messed that up, and my apologies, as his next free throw is up and good. Quick 8 points by Metz. As here comes the Lady Lions now trailing 13, largest lead of the game.
Big possession
for the
here.
Warriors, as Powell is going to pull from distance.
Oh,
Good.
DOE three.
Needed that one. 1:24 to go. As this is going to be a three from Meyer. Or excuse me, that was Metz as well. Abrams comes out of there with it. Blackford working on inside as Lexi Moore rips it with a takeaway as she's going to get down the lane. And two.
My goodness.
As a quick 5 points to answer the 7-0 run or 8-0 run by DC Lady Warriors.
I tell you what, stopping another score, Scott, be nice.
It would be. Just under a minute to play here. Garrett County trails by 10. Moore trying to work on the inside as that is going to be thrown up from the left hand. And it's going to grow legs and crawl in. Has 40 seconds
Metz
to go.
has had a big third quarter.
She's had a big last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
She really has been pretty quiet for the majority of the night. In the last 2 minutes, she's kind of exploded. As Hebenthal from range, no good. Garrett County trying to get in there and rebound as they're going to throw one off to Abrams, as that is going to be a shooting foul on Hebenthal.
So, Scott, what has DCA done here in the last maybe 2 or 3 minutes to kind of get a lot of runouts here?
Well, Garrett County is sending the house trying to rebound the basketball. DCA has got some that are not as interested in rebounding because you've got Blackford in there who's going to grab everything. So they're sending a couple out, and she's just turning and throwing, which is putting Garrett County in some transition difficulties. As this one misses off the left side, Austin Bolton checking back in for the Lady Lions, as is McWhorter. It's McWhorter stepping in for Bristol Powell. 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Garrett County trails 55-43. To the line for the second of two is going to be Paisley Metz. 2 dribbles, spin, up and good. As that takes your lead to 13, as Garrett County now.
She's got 13 points this quarter.
As the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by DCA. Garrett County with 13.6 seconds to go. Lexi Moore set to trigger the ball in for the Lady Lions. As she finds Reagan Powell. Great look there by Lexi Moore. Good job, offensive execution. Need to stop, 8 seconds. Long three from the corner for Meyer. No good. Is going to get an offensive rebound right back to her. And holy cow.
Man, Metz had a quarter.
And with that, we'll go to the fourth quarter. DCA leads Garrett County 59-45. This is Golden Lion Sports Network here from the Countryside BP Studios.
Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. You'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks. It's fourth quarter action here in the Lady Lions basketball game as Garrett County Lady Lions trail the Lady Warriors 59-45.
I tell you what, Scott, kind of going into this fourth quarter, Quisenberry for DC has 16, Metz has 18, Meyer with 3, and Blackford with 22.
Moore has it's going to be out of bounds. I think they were waiting on a whistle.
Yeah, for Garrett County, Reagan Powell has 8, Moore has 21, Bolton has 6, Bristol Powell had 2, Hiebenthal 5, and Agee has 2.
Ball's going to be controlled by Powell's going to lose it from behind by Abrams, and here comes Quisenberry with it with her team up 14 early in the third. That's a jump ball. Good call.
Yeah.
Nice call. Nice defensive effort that
That's
time.
That's a Marksbury Farm jump ball.
By Lexi Moore. Outstanding effort that time by that young lady.
And I tell you, Scott, I mean, DCA is really a team of 3. I mean, man, you're looking at the stats. I mean, they've only had 4 players score, and 3 of the players have 16 points or more.
Is this going to be a out to Meyer for 3? No good. Nice blocks out that time by Hiebenthal.
Marksbury, that's another Marksbury Farm jump ball.
7:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County needs to go on a little run here. Nothing super duper huge, but need to go on a little run as the Lady Lions trail 59-45 off to Hiebenthal. To Reagan Powell. Trying to deny Lexi Moore is the ball. Is going to be Quisenberry, and Reagan Powell takes her off the dribble.
That's pretty smooth, Scott.
7:11 to go. Garrett County back within 12.
Reagan Powell now in double figures with 10.
Inside to Blackford.
It's just a strong move. 24 points now for Blackford.
Garrett County down 14. Moore trying to direct traffic here to get everybody where she needs them to go. Going to take Quisenberry off the dribble. Pulls up off to Reagan Powell. Reagan off the right side as she's going to throw on to Austin Bolton, which is no good as she was falling backwards. As DCA back to Quisenberry. Their shooters are not really interested in handling it, as they're just wanting to
kind of run to their spot.
Run to the spot and to shoot. As Blackford trying to make her way to charge.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you defend that if they're going to let her turn in with that elbow.
Garrett County now down 63-47. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Abrams.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've spent a lot of time in this gym, and I don't know if I've ever seen more little kids running around.
There's a lot.
My goodness.
Yeah.
I'm a little distracted up here.
They're making me nervous.
I'm telling you.
Future is bright for some school.
Yeah.
As Hiebenthal is going to fire from distance. No good. Ball is going to be rebounded or knocked back into bounds by Lexi Moore. It's going to go right to the Lady Warriors. And here comes Quisenberry on the attack. As we're going to get charged. Good call there.
And I, again, kind of going back to the Katie Farr, the State Farm keys to the game, I think that's what Coach McCorder was talking about when she said, if we could get them in foul trouble.
That's right.
And what, you talked about the lack of depth is a concern for DCA. And I mean, if we're being honest, DCA has one person that can handle the basketball.
That's right.
Has one player that can kind of play on the block and has a couple wing players, right?
They can shoot.
If you were to get Quisenberry in foul trouble, they're going to struggle with anyone handling the basketball. If you get Blackford in foul trouble, you have a hard time anyone rebounding the basketball.
Yeah, you're right
really
about that.
Dependent on 2 or 3 back. Now, to be fair, Garrett's pretty dependent on Moore.
Sure.
For doing a lot of things as well.
Good look for Austin Bolton.
Oh!
Good.
Doc,
Nice job that time for Lexi Moore as she finds.
I like her game, Scott.
I
like Bolton's game. Doesn't get rattled.
No doubt about it. Again, she's
fundamental game.
Less than 2 years playing the sport of basketball. As Garrett County now trails 14, down 14, trying to get one more back, and it does as Austin Bolton now gets it to 13, and there's going to be a full timeout. Coach McCorder.
Farmers National Bank timeout.
Farmers National Bank timeout. Garrett County trails 63-50, 5:33 to go in this contest. This is Golden Lion Sports Network from the Countryside BP Studios.
Like a good neighbor, Katie Farthing and her State Farm team are there, protecting your home, car, life, and business.
Actually, we're pretty good at it.
Now's the perfect time to call and make sure you're getting the coverage and price you deserve at Katie Farthing State Farm.
But here's your Pastor Wendell statement. Your prayer life is a transcript of your prophetic future. What you're praying today is written down on what you will see tomorrow. Don't stop praying. Amen.
Rockin' and Rollin' Radio. WMSM.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrett County trails the Lady Warriors of DCA 63-50. As just over 5 minutes to go in this contest, 5:33 to be exact. Speaking of legendary coaches.
Oh, my goodness.
Zach Freeman. I got to call him his brother. Comes in, assistant coach from Harrodsburg, Campbellsville. As he's had a couple of games where he's been the main man this year. Unfortunate incident they had with a wreck. As our prayers are still out for Austin Sparrow, head coach Austin Sparrow.
Such a good dude. But man, you talk about a guy that loves basketball is Zach Freeman.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
He is a basketball junkie.
Abrams working on Moore.
That's a nice move.
You know the spin move's coming. Just set in there on it. That's going to be Garrett County ball. That's right. Good call. As Garrett County will have the basketball trailing 63-30.
Blackford's got a strong game, but she's also pretty skilled. I mean, she's a nice player.
63-35 minutes to go here in this contest. Bristol Powell working at the top of the key. As that's going to be a walk. As she expected one of her teammates there to zig, and she zagged. As 5 minutes exactly to go here in this contest. 63-50 is your score. Quisenberry coming across half court. Working on Moore. Off inside to Blackford. Blackford trying to work off of the left shoulder.
28 points now for Blackford.
65-50 is your score. 4:35 to go. Down the lane is going to be Moore.
Does she ever get tired, Scott?
Well, I'd say she gets tired, but she never shows it.
Oh, my goodness.
She's going to pull that one. Get in there. One time. No good. As Blackford with the rebound. Her team up 15, 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
I think DCA is good to kind of slow this game down.
Yeah, I think they're trying that as Quisenberry down the lane.
That's her first basket of the second half.
DCA has extended the lead now on the Lady Lions as Garrett County has offensively tonight as that's going to be short. It's going to be rebounded by, it's going to be stolen. Oh, I thought it was going to be stolen by, oh, come on.
Yeah, kind of ticky-tack foul there.
What's going on? I mean,
I'm not sure what she did.
I'm not sure they are either.
Yeah.
That is going to be.
Well, he says he pushed her. I don't think she pushed her.
Looking at the replay, I'll have to disagree.
Well, we're sitting watching it right now.
So Coach McWhorter agrees same way. 3:45 to go.
Is that a foul, Scott, if you fall down?
3:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. 67-50.
Kind of rough. If you fall down, you get a foul call.
Is your score. Well, when you have a lot of contact like we've had tonight.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, this has been a really physical basketball game.
Which has been fine. That's been perfectly fine. But then, that makes it a little different. Bristol Powell coming out of there with a rebound. As Forrest Lewis is going to get that one. Good call there. As he was on top of it, as always.
We talked about it earlier. I think Forrest is one of the better ones in the whole entire 12 region.
Really good, man. Really good. He's a good dude. 3:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County trails 67-50. 3:20 in the fourth quarter. Lexi Moore comes in to front court. Off to Hebenthal. Hebenthal might have got away with some steps there. To Bolton. Short is Bolton. Bristol Powell with the rebound. Loose ball back to Reagan. Bolton. Hebenthal. Hebenthal's going to fire from distance.
DOE 3.
It's going to be a quick timeout here for the Lady Lions. Full timeout, and we'll take one too.
Farmers National Bank timeout
to go. 67-53 is your score. Garrett County Golden Lions Sports Network, Countryside BP Studios.
Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Garrard County Athletics.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Students, get ready now. The Garrard County Area Technology Center nursing program engages students and offers an accelerated path to a nursing career. Fast track to a great future by gaining hands-on experience and training. Ready? Why wait? Make tomorrow today at the Garrard County Area Technology Center.
Safe, secure, DocuBit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call DocuBit.
And welcome back, folks.
Do you think they just played that for Elijah McPherson?
I think they did.
You know the name of that song?
What?
What was the name of that song about it's your birthday?
Oh, that's right.
You know what the name of it is?
Go Shorty.
The Club.
The Club. There you go. I just remember the Shorty. Go Shorty. Yeah, I couldn't even hear it. So I just
they played that for Elijah McPherson.
They probably did.
Man.
Happy birthday, Coach McPherson.
Hey, you know what? I told him I was going to do it for him. L's up.
Oh, gosh. I love Elijah.
Goodness.
I love him like a brother. But I
need to go get some mouthwash.
I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. 2:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrard County trails 67-53 as Moore trying to get a 5 count. Wasn't a count there for a little bit.
So why was the count stop, Scott?
Because it wasn't started. And so that one is going to be rebounded by DCA. Track down in the corners, walk, and then good by right hand.
That's 30 points now for Blackford.
Blackford's, she's tough, man. You get the ball down there. She's hard to handle. This ball is going to go out of bounds off of Garrard County. Go back to DCA Lady Warriors.
You know, we've seen Blackford really develop. You know, Blackford started her career at Garrard County and kind of transferred over to DCA. He has a really nice game.
Why is he calling timeout? 69-53.
Full timeout. It's a Farmers National Bank timeout.
23 seconds. We'll take one, too. 69-53 is your score. 2:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. This is Garrard County Golden Line basketball here in Countryside BP Studios.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm.
We're growing and we need you. Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
And welcome back, folks. 2:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrard County trails DCA Lady Warriors 69-53. This has been a high-scoring affair, Coach Gresham.
It really has. We talked about that in the third quarter. I mean, DCA had 27 points, but Garrard also had 18.
As Reagan Powell comes out of there with the rebound, Garrard County is going to have to try to score quickly. As inside, trying to get the ball to Moore. DCA just under 2 minutes to go. As throwing it off to, I would probably, good job there.
Good defense
defensively by Garrard County. As here comes Lexi Moore, 1:45 to go. Trying to throw one down quickly to Bolton as the ball is going to go out of bounds.
So, Scott, one of these things, we talked about this early on. You know, Garrett's got a really young team. Coach McCorder being her first year. I think Garrett only gets better.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Moving forward. So I think Garrett's really going to learn from this. And I really think it comes down to is kind of Garrett developing some defense with a post.
Sure.
And really, I'm just going to tell you, they're going to really be working on blocking out and rebounding the basketball, because I think if Garrett limits those rebounds, this is a much different basketball game.
100% right. Second chance opportunities, you'll be able to see it through off of huddle. But that's going to be something that obviously Coach McWhorter is going to be highly aware of, as there's the patented spin move, as ball is going to be rebounded by Garrett, but it's going to be knocked away as Metz fires from downtown with 1 minute to go.
That's 21 points now for Metz.
Most of the time you would expect to see some subs here from the other team, but may not see that tonight, as 1 minute to go. 72-53 is your score. Eventhal working on the perimeter, off to Bristol Powell. Bristol inside, no good, short, as that one is going to be rebounded by Meyer. Off to Quisenberry, 49 seconds to go in this contest. 72-53 is your score.
Well, they're still firing, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to stop. I'm telling you right now. I mean, hello. This is Quisenberry is going to fire from distance, as that's going to be rebounded and fought for underneath. It's no good. Good call there by Kobe Jenkins.
I tell you what, Kobe Jenkins has done a good job.
He's done an excellent job. Very proud of Kobe. He's really worked hard.
Lincoln County guy. Don't hold that against him, right?
That's right. Yep. That's right. Garrett County is going to lose this contest tonight, Coach Gresham, but I will say they have fought really hard.
I'm proud of the effort.
Have done a lot of really good things.
Future's bright.
Future's extremely bright for the Lady Lions. As Moore bringing into half court, working against the starters off of DCA still. She's going to be able to get to the free throw line. 21 seconds to go. DCA with a 19-point lead. And that's going to be foul on a starter from DCA. As Lexi Moore to the free throw line. 4-1 is good. She'll get 1 more.
22 points now tonight.
One dribble up and good. 72-55 is your score. 20 seconds to go. I would assume we're not going to see another shot. And I could assume wrong.
I knew we would.
Wrong. I mean, here comes Lexi Moore. 5 seconds to go. Get in there, Austin. No good, and that will be your final score. Although they're going to try to score, as your final score is going to be the Lady Warriors 72, Garrett County Lady Lions 55.
So let's run down scoring real quick, Scott. And then with that, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We'll do a reset, and we'll come back and do another a new broadcast here for the boys' game. We'll start first with DCA. Quisenberry with 18, Metz with 21, Meyer with 3, and Blackford with 30 for DCA. But Blackford with a really big game here tonight. For Garrett County, Reagan Powell had 10. Lexi Moore had 23. Bolton for Garrett County had 9. Osborne for Garrett County had 2. Hebenthal had 8. And AG had 2, and then Bristol Powell had 2 as well. So, again, over group scoreboard had the Lady Lions kind of falling short here tonight. With that, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back here in a few minutes with the boys' basketball action here between Danville Christian Academy and Garrett County. We'll be right back, folks.